Hola, peoples. Okay, so we're gonna have fun. We are. We're going to do a reading, and really, this reading is what do I need to focus on right now? Simple. And I think these readings are extremely beneficial because they help us. They give us a lot to work with. They give us a lot to work with. What do I need to focus on? And then we can take it, like we can personalize it, and we can take it to the next level by asking ourselves questions. So, well, hello, Felicia. Welcome. So, again, y'all, this reading is in honor of my friend Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses. She's having her crystal sale in the group that you can find in the description. It's called Healing Crystals/Stones Featured Sellers. You can find that group. I've linked it. But yeah, this is for her sale, and in honor of her sale, I like to do readings for in honor of her because she does a lot for everybody, and so we need to pay respect. And I enjoy communicating with everybody, anyways. So I am going to shuffle. This is like I combined. I was like, what kind of deck? Well, hello, Elle and Beatrice and Esther from the 530 over here. So I combined, I was like, what deck do I use today? I'm not really sure. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to combine my Halloween deck and my Metamorphosis Oracle. So there is a ton of cards. So I'm gonna shuffle, but I'm gonna let people tune in. So take some time, y'all. Take some time to focus on your breathing. Take some time to ground yourself, to just focus on your awareness right now. What do you need? Where are you? Check in with yourself and call in your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors, your spirits. Call in all the good stuff for your highest and best. Call it in and let yourself just tune into that, right? Well, hello, Carolyn and Leslie. Welcome. So this is just a very relaxed experience. Well, hello, Sarah. Good to see you. I love seeing your face pop up, and I love seeing your hair color. It's so cute. So welcome. Well, hello, Sonia. Welcome. So yeah, take some time to tune in. We're gonna blend like the metamorphosis type energy as well as like the Halloween Samhain type energy, and we're gonna see what's up. We're going to see what's up, and I'm gonna do more cards today. I'm going to. So yeah, let's take some time to tune in. I had a really eventful day. I take seriously the plague, the pandemic, and all of that stuff. So I have not been out, because of pre-existing conditions and stuff. Like I get really, apprehensive, and so I haven't been out. I'm just gonna ramble as I shuffle, and let people tune in. So if you know anyone, invite them. But yeah, so I don't really go out. And I realized that this is kind of like our new normal, and it's not doing me any good to not be out, um because that's messing with me, because I don't like, I'm a hermit. I really am. And I don't mean any disrespect to anyone who is an agoraphobic, but I feel borderline that almost to an extent, like a shut in almost, like to an extent, and so that really wasn't helping. So I ran some errands today, and I got out a little bit. I got out, mask and all. So that was good. That helped a little. I had my anxiety. It was interesting to see, the energy about and all of that. And because I don't want to feel, negative, or I don't want to feel scared to be out. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm working with, and that's what I was working through. So yeah, I'm shuffling these cards, and it's a little hefty. Well, hello, Chrissy. Well, hello, Peta, Sandy and Lily. Welcome. Same, Sonia. So it was like, if I don't like actually put myself out there and healthy, like I had to run errands, so I went. If I don't do it, it's going to get bad. And so I had to put myself in that position. I know it sounds silly to some people, but for me, it's like, I don't really want to, but if I don't, then I will, it will get worse, and I don't want it to get worse. So I have to be able to be around some sort of some people. People just don't know how to listen, though. So take some time to ground, center, call in your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors, and let me listen to what they have to say when you're ready, okay? When you're ready, I'm going to pull 5 cards. So you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go ahead and do that. Whatever number, or if you have 2 numbers that pop up to you, choose 2 numbers, whatever you feel. Well, hello, Angie. Angie from the woods. Good to see you. 1 through 5, choose a number, or 2, 2 numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and do that. And realize this is the way I read, like this, okay, for these situations. So all 5 cards, the whole reading will be a general reading for each and every one of us. The numbers that you choose, that you feel that your spirit is leading you to choose, to invest in, those numbers are going to help you fine-tune the general message, right? So it's just another way to personalize a little more a general experience, right? So that's why I do that. So those numbers that will have emphasis, and the other card numbers will support. So that's just it. That's the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Ooh, 1, 3, and 5. Awesome. Okay. So, okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. I have a little conversation with myself too, because I'm like listening to the energy, listening to the cards, what's going on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. All right. Okay, and please remember, this is our experience, so we're co-creating this. So feel free to share your thoughts, how anything makes you feel. Tap into those key words. Utilize this to have that conversation, because something you may pick up may be needed for someone else, right? And then the conversation, the flow of energy, it just helps to expand on the message that we're working with today, okay? So card 1. And card 1 initiates the reading. And so what do I need to focus on right now? Vampire. From the Halloween deck, Vampire Bloodlust. Huh, interesting. So Vampire Bloodlust. Just think of vampire, bloodlust. What does that mean to me? How does that make me feel? Okay. Well, hello, Leanne. So hunger, desire, danger, sensual, okay, bloodlust, sensual, heightened senses, heightened awareness, boom. Depleted of vital nutrients, because really vampires in essence are depleted of vital nutrients. They have to keep feeding to survive, right? So depleted of vital nutrients. How does that make you feel? Immortal for a price. Immortal for a price. And evil never looks so good, right? Because a lot of people assume that vampires are evil, but they sure are sexy. So be wary of the vampire, for it is all a glamour. Be wary of a vampire, for it is all a glamour. Oh, she's a little too powdery. You can't really see her. So Vampire and Bloodlust initiates the reading. So what do I need to focus on right now? Ooh, this is interesting. So how does this make you feel? Well, hello, Angela. Welcome. So this is interesting. And again, everyone will have different key words that stand out to them. So use that, write it down, whatever you prefer, and use that to help you grow with the card. So vampire bloodlust, we realize, like, what do we need to focus on right now? We need to focus on our immediate environment. We need to focus on what may be depleting our resources or what may be depleting us. Like, do I feel energetic or do I feel lethargic? Do I feel invested into something and excited about something? Do I have a passion? Is my passion or the desire I have for something, is that a little too a little too cray cray? Is it a little too much? Because sometimes that passion can be borderline obsessive, right. So with vampire, we have to be very aware because it could be intoxicating, it could be fun, it could be really exciting and adventurous, and it starts as something healthy. It starts as something like really cool, but then we realize the more we invest into it, the more that we practice, the more that we engage, the more we focus on this one thing or whatever, it becomes unhealthy. It becomes, again, we obsess, and so we want more of it. We can't live without it, right? So, well, hello, Tracy. Welcome. Good to see you. So, vampire bloodlust, be wary of the vampire, for it is all a glamour. So be aware. Be aware. I think that, what we need to focus on right now is authenticity, is integrity, is our own truth. Like, be very aware of what I am putting out there. Be very aware of what is going around me as well as what is within me. And so listen to conversations, pay attention to body language, don't lie, be expressive of who you really are. And when you get the feeling that something is not right, when you get the feeling, I don't know about this, trust it. Oh, I know, yeah. And Mercury will retrograde soon. It's not now, but it's going to be rather soon. Mars is retrograde. Who else? Shoot. I know, it's just not coming to me. And so vampire bloodlust, the initiation of the reading is like this hunger, this desire. Are we willing to put in the work? What do we really know about the situation? And Mars, Jupiter, and Uranus. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. So again, immortal for a price. So with that as well, it's saying, look, do I really want this, and at what cost? And again, paying the price is not always a negative thing. The a lot of times when it's challenging, when it's negative, right? A lot of times is because we really didn't want it to begin with. We wanted it because it was a hype, and all of these people wanted it. And I thought I wanted it because other people wanted it. But I really, I really didn't. It's not my passion. It's not my desire. And so I pay the price. Be aware of that, okay? So trying to become myself and have a goal without doing toxic things. Yes. Yeah. And every day we have to show up, right? Every day it's time to be fierce, but not rash. Exactly. We have to use proper discernment. And we can learn that from the vampire as well. They've lived, story wise, they've lived a long life, but they move super fast. And so we are not of that nature. And so we have to move with our own timing and be very aware of how we are investing our time and our energy. So make sure that my feelings are my real ones and not the ego ones. Offer my illusions and pettiness as a sacrifice to. I like that. I'm going to share this. So offer my illusions and pettiness as a sacrifice to become what I'm meant to be. Yeah. No, please. This is what we're here for, Sarah. Absolutely. Share your thoughts. That's what this is for. Because you sharing and me, responding and talking about the card, that's what this experience is about, so please keep at it. But I like this: offer my illusions and pettiness as a sacrifice to become what I'm meant to be. I really like it because you know what, we all have a petty nature. We all do. Like, boom, hoops are down, let's go for it, let's have fun. I'm gonna go for the throat, try me. So we all have that about us. I mean, I hope you do, because that's super fun, it's exciting, it's adventurous, but it's also extremely petty and not always, and rather, very rare is it helpful. But so I like the fact with the vampire, this bloodlust energy, you know what, let me sacrifice, let me release, release and let go of my drive or my desire, my hunger to be petty, because I can go there, especially right now with Mars retrograde. It's like, we want to fight, we want this energy to, like, let's go, and so right now we have to be very aware, of what we are actually releasing and fighting for. Let's fight for ourselves, let's believe in ourselves, let's stop worrying about what other people are doing, right? Let's stop worrying about everyone else, and let's start tuning in with ourselves. Let's start having that hunger for our own lives and our own authenticity. And so let's sacrifice our pettiness, the illusions, the glamour of what we are presenting. Let's sacrifice that. Let's let it go, because in order for us to live the best life forward, for ourselves, we have to be real. Right? So let's not spend too much time there. So that's kind of the initiation of card one. Dominant for those who chose card one, supporting for those who did not. Card two, card two, card two, I know I'm repeating myself, sorry, is Cancer. So vampire bloodlust is followed by Cancer, the empath, caring, nurturing, nourishing, emotional, sometimes extremely emotional, and not sure why, but that's okay. Receptive, Cancer, slightly manipulative at times, shy, moody, and fearful. So we have Cancer from the Metamorphosis Oracle. Was up here, right? So Cancer, the empath, caring, receptive, shy, moody, fearful. What stands out to me, yeah, Esther. So what stands out to me is the fearful bit a little bit, like the emotional undercurrent for sure. But we initiated with bloodlust. Okay, let's be honest, that's kind of intense. So we initiated with bloodlust, and then we have the Cancer energy, the Cancer vibe, and so it says, you know what? Maybe what I need to focus on right now is tapping into my emotions, right? Tapping into my emotions, how I feel, and being very aware of that and how to utilize that to perfect my situation, my life right now. But I also need to realize that a lot of times I am reacting out of fear. My emotions are not responding, they are reacting. So it's this almost this defense mechanism where I am, boom, reacting from a fear-based place, which is channeling these emotions to help me, and not really help me. So not, oh, I'm sorry if it's cutting out. It's fine on my end. So I apologize. But the internet. So yeah, so with Cancer, it is, it has all of that emotional energy to help us navigate our world. So with bloodlust, we have to be very aware. What are we hungry for? And is that sort of that thirst, that hunger, is that based in fear? And if that's based in fear, those fears are unearthing emotions to match that fear, and they are giving us opportunities of growth to experience in the world. So it's important that when we realize that, oh, this is from a fear-based perspective, or this is from a fear-based place, then I can turn that around. I'm aware that this is a fear of mine. And so I need to not, again, like Sarah expressed earlier, not to be so rash. I need to take my time. I need to slow down. I need to pay attention to my emotions and really pick them apart. This emotion is being activated because it's from a fear-based perception, or a fear-based, programming, right? And then boom, separate it. And this is what I'm actually feeling. Right? These are the other feelings, the feelings that aren't shining through because the fear-based feelings are covering them. And so I think that's important, to be receptive, of the energy, the emotional energy that is being presented to you, to us. So we need to focus on our ability to connect with our emotions and discern fear-based activation and true authentic heart-based emotional activation, if that makes sense. So my oldest is a Cancer Leo, dealing with lots with him right now. It's been pretty draining. I've tried to help with my knowledge, but I've had to step back. Yeah, and sometimes, absolutely, sometimes that's the challenging thing. I mean, I don't have kids, I have nieces, but yeah, I'm someone's kid. But yeah, that's kind of like the challenging thing. Think for parents is like you have to let them do their thing. You want to help, you want to be there, you want to nurture, but sometimes they have to figure that out on their own, as challenging, as hurtful, as painful as it's going to be, or it may not be. That's their path, their journey, and you can only do so much, and you're not responsible after that, right? And so, Cancer, the empath and caring. So we realize, like, okay, after that hunger, that desire, right? And our awareness is heightened with vampires. So we're aware, and now we're aware of our emotions. So I think a lot of this is self-reflection. We need to focus on our own selves. We need to focus on our own emotions, and we need to process it and realize, like, yeah, I'm angry right now about this other person they have nothing to do with me, but they walked past me the wrong way. They got too close. I'm so mad. That's not about them. That is not about them. You know what? Let them be who they are, what they are. I need to focus on me and my own, because they're not mad about it. I am. And that's my emotion that is channeling that energy throughout my entire body and my entire world. I don't want that. So focus in. So yes, I need to concentrate on your own self-worth and not others as much. It's exactly. Yep. So let's move on to our core card. Our core card is our third card 3. Is pop it intention. So will you heal? Will you heal? Will you have a poppet? Right? Will you heal? Protection, care. Don't wait. Do it yourself. This is very interesting, the cards for. So don't wait, do it yourself. Pop it. Take matters into your own hands. Stop waiting. Do it yourself. Are you going to heal? Are you going to take action? Are you going to all this emotional like intensity? Are you going to heal through it? Are you going to work through it? Is this yours, right? Is this something you're going to take responsibility for, your own self, working through, doing the work? Well, don't wait. Someone else is not going to do the work for you. This is your life. This is your shot. This is your investment. Other people can't do the work. Your kids can't do the work for you. Your parents can't do the work for you. Your significant other, your partners, right? They can't do the work for you. You have to do this yourself. You have to. This is your choice, right? And so, so don't wait, do it yourself. Will you heal, or will you have your revenge? So are you going to choose to heal? And again, for me, no judgment. There's no judgment. What you choose, what you justify, what you feel is necessary for yourself, that is your choice. It is not my place to judge that. I don't, So are you going to heal, or will you have your revenge? It's entirely up to you to decide. The poppet requires action. Look into sympathetic magic. So poppet intention. So what is your intention right now? Are you going to heal? And again, please, sometimes getting your revenge can be a step in the right direction to help you find your healing. It can, but we know that. We know that, if sometimes I need that revenge, that I need to go through that part, maybe my pettiness or whatever it is, I need to work through that. I'm not saying just focus on positivity, because that's not accurate in life. It's saying go through what you're going through, own it and step forward into something that might be better for you when you can choose that, right? So pop it and intention. So how does that make you feel? What comes up for you? I like this card, especially after Cancer and after the Vampire. And I like the card as the core because it's like, you know what? We are in charge of our own reality. We need to focus on what we want to create in our life, right? So I just took a week-long course, level 2, first aid. My teacher made a mistake and how much time I had, and I recognized it, and I have to go, okay, yeah. Sometimes not taking revenge causes stagnation. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Thank you. So sometimes not taking revenge causes stagnation. Absolutely. And people are so quick to judge on revenge or, getting even. There's no point. It's not our life. It's not our choice. We may have our own way of handling something, but we didn't go through those experiences. We didn't go through that exact situation, So we didn't come from that upbringing. We're not that person. So we cannot judge another person's choice to do what they deem necessary. And so sometimes we don't handle our stuff. I'm doing really good not swearing right now. Really good, because this is Elisa's sale, right? In honor of her sale, I do my best not to swear. But we are so invested into what other people think of us or how society wants to, how they will judge us, how our friends will judge us if we get this revenge or if we fight, right? And a lot of times revenge, it's more of like fighting back and stepping up for ourselves, right? A lot of times that's really the case. And so, people judge harshly and they don't matter. They don't matter. Because you matter, your life, your choice, your responsibility. And so when we don't take action because we're so scared about other people, we are so scared, and then we hold on to it. It festers, as an uncle, but it festers. Nice try, Tracy. I'm not going to read it, but it festers. It boils, and it holds us back. It attaches, and we don't work through it because we're so scared of other people's judgment. And we simply need to hold space for people to be who they are and what they need to be at that moment, right? So with the pop it as the core card, it's definitely up to us. Like, do you need protection right now? Do you need to be, do you need to work on healing? What's going on with you and your body? Choose you. Focus on your own intention. And you know what? You can't wait for other people to show up for you. That's nice. It's absolutely nice if they do and when they do. But this is something you have to do alone, or not even alone, but you have to initiate. You have to get your hands dirty. You have to show up, show that you're doing the work, right? So it's important that you have to activate this. So what do you want to create in your life? What are you focused upon right now? Emotional healing, working through like emotional trauma, and just finding where I need to be more authentic, whatever. But what do you want to create in your life? Show up for that, right? You have to take action. So put things into motion that will help, bring success to what you desire. Okay, so card four. Card 4 is the romance card. Card 4, lust, love, erotica, sparks, like sparks flying. You like that? Boom. Sparks flying, creation, depth, warning. Sometimes romance is a warning. Like, okay, I haven't worked through my own stuff, y'all. Haven't worked through it, and I'm getting back into this another relationship that is flagging up the same things that I've been not working through. So sometimes that warning is like, you know what? Look, we need some time to go through our emotional stuff. We need some time to process, so we don't get back into a similar relationship, right? So that's where romance comes in, but also. So also, romance is after the poppet. So like intention, show up for yourself, do the work. Okay. do the work. And with romance coming after, we know it's something that we love. We know that it's about us. So it could be self-love, self-care. It could be relationships, like do the work. It has to do with relationships. I feel like it does, because with romance and Cancer, bloodlust, right? I feel like it's a lot of relationship, which makes sense, because honestly, the most important thing in life right now is relationships, and not just like people, but relationship energy, our relationship to ourself, our relationship to our higher selves, our spirits, our guides, the relationships that we build, that we cultivate, the relationships that we invest in, we learn from. It's extremely important, because it sets the foundation for so much in our reality. So with romance, I really do feel that it's important right now to assess your romance, assess your relationships, your friendships, your the familial relationships, all of it, right? And be aware, like, what am I doing that is really good, and what am I doing that may be problematic, maybe I need to work on. How can I better engage in my relationships, right? So what do I need to be doing where I can show up better with the planet? Yeah, absolutely. It's time to be confident in ourselves, our abilities, and our own power. This isn't time to be worried about others. Exactly. uh, and their judgments, because people are not going to judge. Remember, it's your life to live, not theirs. Absolutely. And everyone's different. Everyone's life is different. Everyone's perceptions, their creations are different. And so it's fine. Let's focus on ourselves, right? Let's see. Everyone learned how to wash their hands again. Now everyone needs to learn what it means to be a real friend again, and kind to one. Exactly, exactly. Especially during like this Mars retrograde realness, right? Absolutely. It really does. It's saying, you know what? It's helping us to focus on becoming better individuals with ourselves, and learning how to communicate. And the interesting thing, you guys, because again, I noticed this today. We're Because we are wearing masks, because we are, trying to keep social distancing, and stores are only allowing so many people in at a time. Being very aware of it, we're being very aware, and so it's slowing things down, where people are noticing different things again. And so I feel that a lot. With romance and the rest of the cards. It's like, okay, we're now in a space where we need to kind of like move a little slower and be okay with that, and learn how to effectively communicate, learn how to love ourselves again and love life again. Romance doesn't have to be with another person. It could be with ourselves, like finding that romance, that love, that excitement in our daily lives, right? But the only way we're going to do it is if we enact the puppet, and we take action, and we start doing the work. We have to do the work. What kind of work? Romance work, heart work. How do I feel? And what excites me? What ignites, boom, what ignites those sparks in my life? And it doesn't have to be a person. It could be like, a situation, or something creative. Like, what ignites those spikes, those sparks in your life? Pay attention to that. So let's look at the last card 5, which is interesting, you guys. um, Gemini. Gemini. Okay. The talker, impersonal, logical, emphasis on immediate environment. So that's really fascinating that Gemini comes forth as our 5th card. And Gemini is about expression. Gemini is about, communicating effectively all of these ideas, but focusing on this immediate environment. And I think that's like the common theme here. Like, what do I need to focus on right now? Ourselves. We need to focus on ourselves. But depending on what card you chose, that really shows up quite differently. With Gemini, the focus on your immediate environment. Yeah, that's a common theme throughout the reading, but it's also saying focus on your communication, how you talk, how you listen, how you receive information. And maybe it's a time to not be so personal. So this is going to be where proper discernment comes in. You might need to take a step back and be able to effectively communicate what you need to say, but not as emotionally charged, because sometimes people take that the wrong way. Or if you're very, very impersonal already, it could very well be that, you need to show a little emotion. You need to express, like, okay, this is how I feel. This is what's going on. Because some people can't read that. Some people don't know until you tell them, right? So, Gemini, absolutely. And I like the blend of cards, you guys. Have you noticed the theme here? It's like, what? We need to show up. What do we need to focus on? We need to focus on ourselves. We need to focus on who we are. And we need to focus, like, okay, what do I need to focus on right now? If you chose card one, vampire, that could be, maybe I need to focus on my sensuality. Maybe I need to focus on what do I really want in life? Heightened awareness, pay attention to the things that are going on. I need to focus on if this desire of mine, if I really want something, or if I just kind of like, if it's just something fleeting, like it's not really a desire, it's just coming and going, right? And so, also, what do I need to focus on? I might need to focus on my health because, I feel like I'm being depleted of vital nutrients, which could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, but I need to be able to discern that for myself. So that's where vampire comes in. Cancer, what do I need to focus on right now with Cancer? I need to focus on being able to receive emotions as much as I need to be able to share emotion and be very aware of that, and be open to understanding where my fears are in regards to the emotions that are coming through in my life, right? So fear-based emotions I need to work through. And then pop it, if you chose, dominant card was pop it, then I need to show up for myself, and I need to not judge myself how I show up. So if I need to take my revenge, or if I need to heal, or if I need to take my revenge and then heal after, so I need to discern that for myself. And then I also need to, I can't wait. I need to do the work, put in the work, pop at card three. If that's your card, then boom, I need to do the work. I need to show up. Waiting is over. It's time to activate this, right? And then if your card was romance, then what do I need to focus on right now? Myself. I need to focus on myself, my participation in my romantic experience. So it could be lust, it could be love, it could be how I express myself from my body. It could also be like creative juices. Maybe I need to focus in on my creativity. What brings life to me, what excites me again. So it could very well be that I need to give my time and my focus on that. And then Gemini, if your focus was Gemini, like we said, it could very well be that I need to focus on being able to analyze data, analyze information, listen, receive, and then formulate, create something new and formulate something that's going to bring all of these energies together and communicate it effectively. And I need to focus on my own immediate environment, right? Does that make sense? So, yeah, that was interesting. Those cards were interesting. I like how they showed up, and I like the message of the cards. If you have any quick questions about what we just talked about, please let me know. And remember, this reading is in honor of Elisa's Soul Kisses, and I think I can post. I think I can. Sometimes the software lets me do it. Sometimes it doesn't. But I think I can post the link. She's having a crystal sale. Well, more than crystals, oils. She sells a lot of cool stuff, but she has a lot of wonderful stuff. So definitely check out her sale, and I'm helping her. So if you have any specific questions about how to utilize any crystal that she has spiritually, magically, you just tag me and let me know, and I'll help you. And I try to put, throughout her sale, throughout her sale, I try to put different like formulas, different ways to charge different things, how to work with the different crystals, different spell bags, spell ideas. I try to offer a wide array of tips and tricks just to show you that, you know, crystals are amazing and you can utilize them in so many different ways. Maybe a friendship with an Aquarian is on the way. Cool. Aquarius Sun over here. Hello. So yeah. Okay, so I think that's it. So thank you again. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse, this little fun pick a card reading experience. Again, if you do, let me know. If you have any other like, you know, suggestions for future videos, let me know. I'm here to be of service where I can be as well. You know, her next sale, we'll do another reading, okay? I think Elisa ships everywhere. So I think Elisa ships everywhere. So definitely check that out. But again, I appreciate you, and I hope you all have a blessed rest of your evening or day or whatever time zone you're in. I'm not sure. Okay. So be blessed. I'll talk to you soon.